Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. Ladies and gentlemen, this video right here is brought to you by SeatGeek. If you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, it doesn't have to be a wrestling show, it can be any kind of show, concert, event, whatever. Use SeatGeek, use code Hodge to save yourselves $20 freaking off your tickets. So remember, code Hodge, SeatGeek, first time orders only. So if you used it before, make a new account and use my code anyway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off this episode with the first news story of the day. The first news story of the day is going to be about Smackdown. So Smackdown is going to be pre-filmed this coming week. They've actually already filmed it this past Friday, actually in Albany, New York. They went ahead and pre-filmed for next week because they're actually going to be in the UK. They didn't want to bother with filming over there, so they filmed here in the States. So pretty much everyone who went to the Albany show got 2 shows for 1. But anyway, a big point for this pre-film show. Now I do have to provide quite a bit of a spoiler alert here because this is spoiling what happened on next week's SmackDown that has not yet aired. But basically, Reigns and McIntyre went at it. They brawled a little bit, and that is indeed confirmed to be the feud that is going to be going into Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash, main event of that show. Will indeed, the rumors were true, it will indeed be Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre for, I guess, the Undisputed Universal Championship. So that is going to be the Backlash main event, and that rumor actually turned out to be true. And the next news story, actually the final news story we jumped into the rumors. This one is quite good, and I just wanted to share this with you. So it's about the Wyatt family. So the Wyatt family is, you know, they haven't been together in a while. They just, well, for one, they split them up, and then they released people, and Bray was the last one left. Now, basically, the news story here is they all got together and did a cool little photo shoot. So this is the Wyatt family now. This is the photo shoot they did. I'll put it up on the screen now. Basically, of course, we do have one member missing. Unfortunately, Brody Lee did pass away. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. That was just still shocking, very shocking to me. Also known as Luke Harper, passed away. This is just still crazy to think about, but it's very cool that they all still get together. They're all still, I guess, friends and stuff like that. They all look to be in very, very good physical shape. They look to be in the best shape of their careers or whatever, and I wish them all best in whatever they do, but I'd love to see them all get back together and do something in the wrestling business sometime in the future, in whatever company that may be. And of course, everyone wants Bray, the Fiend, back in the WWE, and I would like to see something happen. Obviously, I have my own opinions on Strowman, but Strowman is... You gotta do that thing, and sometimes you gotta do things for attention. There's no such thing as you know, bad publicity or attention in the wrestling business, but whatever. Anyway, they all got together, and this is really, really cool, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So those are the only confirmed news stories I had to talk to you guys about today. So go get your juice boxes out, get your juice box ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. So the first rumor is about my favorite wrestler in the entire world. We have Bret, the Hitman Hart. So Bret Hart, what is the rumor here about Bret Hart? We're talking about Bret Hart, what's going on? Well, Bret Hart apparently has just signed a brand new contract with the WWE. He's not wrestling as much as I wish he could. He's had, you know, his own problems, and a lot of that is with his injury from Goldberg, unfortunately. And I just wish things could have ended different for Bret. I know he's still very sour about that. And he's very sour with the WWE. I mean, Bret has had just a life. He's had a very, very wild life. A lot of terrible things have happened in his life, and with his family and everything that's happened. It was just crazy. But basically, Bret Hart has signed a contract with the WWE. Pretty sure this is just a Legends deal. It's a deal for, you know, for all of his stuff he's done in the past, getting royalties, his merchandise, and stuff like that. But basically, I believe with him getting signed a contract with the WWE, he can no longer appear on AEW television, which he was doing for a little while, and I don't think he can anymore. I'm not entirely sure on that. The Legends deals are, first of all of them are different, but I don't believe he can just show up on television or whatever. I think he can still do indie shows and stuff like that, but he just can't show up on like a competing networks, competing shows like Network Show or something like that. But you guys can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but basically Bret Hart signed a brand new deal with the WWE, probably just a Legends deal, and I have no idea the length of this, but Bret Hart is signed to the WWE. Alright, the next rumor is about nothing really too specific. This is more about turns. So in the wrestling industry, in WWE, you know, we have a lot of turns. We have, we call it a heel turn, where someone turns bad, they turn evil, they turn on their friend or whatever, or they turn on their partner, or just you know, there's various ways you can do that. Then there's also the babyface turn, the face turn, where you turn into a good guy when you're a bad guy. You wake up and be like, what am I doing? This isn't right, or whatever. Well, basically, this rumor is saying WWE are going to be having a lot of turns within the next few weeks. that they are kind of looking down a list of everyone, examining everyone, being like, okay, this person, do we like them better as a heel or a babyface? How can we utilize them better? So in the next few weeks, and we've already seen this a little bit already, some people returning as a different side character, some people just turning on their partners, something like that. They're kind of seeing where, you know, what they like better, who plays the heel better, who plays the babyface better, stuff like that. So basically, there's going to be a lot of turns within the next few weeks. A lot of them have already happened, so keep your eye out for that. And I warned you, so a lot of the things are going to be happening. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about a 16-time world champion and a Hollywood movie star. This is about John Cena. So John Cena, we want him back in the WWE. There's a lot of buzz talking about this because we're approaching the time when John Cena returned to the WWE last year. So he returned at Money in the Bank last year, which I guess was taking place in last year, either June or July of last year. He returned at Money in the Bank. Really, really cool. A very shocking moment. I love to see that live. It was just great. But John Cena, is he doing the same this year? Is he coming back around Money in the Bank time? Is he going to be at SummerSlam Wrestling again this year? There's a bit of a rumor going around saying that Cena has plans at the WWE to return sometime in June, which is very, very interesting. But those rumors, unfortunately, today have been proven not to be true. So those are not true. Apparently, Cena is having some kind of plan backstage to return to the WWE in the second half of this year. Now, that could be any time. That does not mean it's anytime any soon, but there's no current plan for a return in June or anything like that. They're just saying Cena will probably be back in the WWE sometime in the second half of this year since he did miss WrestleMania. That doesn't mean he's showing up at SummerSlam. It could be for something else, but SummerSlam would be a great place to do it. I don't think he's coming back for like Survivor Series or anything. Just Survivor Series really hasn't had that big show feel in the past few years, so we'll see where it goes. But John Cena is obviously working a lot on movies and TV shows and projects and stuff in Hollywood, and he can't always return to the WWE due to the insurance policy for these projects. Once his schedule frees up and WWE needs him, I'm sure Cena, the Super Cena, will come back to save the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final news story. This is the final room. This is the final thing I'll be talking about with you guys inside this episode of WWE News and Rumors. So this is big. This is about WrestleMania 40. Oh man, do I feel old. I remember WrestleMania 30, and we're almost at WrestleMania 40. Are you kidding? How old have I gotten? Oh my God. So WrestleMania 40. Where is it going to be? That's what we're talking about. So WrestleMania 39, as we know, is the next WrestleMania. Will be taking place in Hollywood, California, Los Angeles, California, if you will. So that brings up the question for WrestleMania 40. Where is 40 going to be? 40 is a big number. You know, you get those tens are the big ones. You got the WrestleMania 20, 30, 40. 40 is going to be a big deal. Where's it going to be? Okay, so the original plan for the whole Hollywood thing, the Hollywood WrestleMania was originally supposed to be WrestleMania 38, but everything got delayed for an entire year due to the pandemic because they redid Tampa Bay to make it right for them and had 37 there. So 37 was there, 36 was supposed to be there. So everything got delayed, everything got like backwards. And they're giving Hollywood 39 when Hollywood was supposed to have 38. So 39 was supposed not to, okay, so 39 was supposed to actually be, as the revealing city here, so you go, 39 was supposed to be in Las Vegas. 38 was supposed to be in Hollywood, 39 in Las Vegas. So if they're sticking to the original plan, which they might be, WrestleMania 39 is in Hollywood right now, and the WrestleMania 40 next year, well not next year, the year after that. So 39 Hollywood, 40 Las Vegas. If they stick to that normal plan, but 40 is such a big number, is that Vegas deserving? And does Vegas have a big enough venue? Because their NFL dome or stadium or whatever does not hold that many people. It is, I mean, it's still a very large facility, but it's nowhere near these giant stadiums that these other cities in the United States have. Unless there is a bigger stadium in Vegas, which there very well could be. I've not looked at this, but WrestleMania 40, I have a feeling they might be looking at a different location because other than Vegas, they're trying to make this a very big deal, and I know a lot of people are thinking, and a lot of very close people to the business and backstage are thinking WrestleMania 40 very well could be in New York City, where it all started, so we'd be back in, I guess, whatever, MetLife Stadium or whatever. Is usually where they do it in that New York City, New Jersey state line. WrestleMania 40 in New York City would make sense. WrestleMania 40 in Los Angeles may have made sense. WrestleMania 40 in Chicago would make sense. Chicago is a great wrestling city as well. But if they're sticking to the original plan that they had for WrestleManias, WrestleMania 40 should be in Las Vegas. But with it being 40 instead of 39, they may switch up the location to a more known town for like big wrestling stuff. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But anyway, if they're sticking to the original plan, Las Vegas. If not, it could be New York City, could be Chicago, could be somewhere else, could be who knows. Let me know your thoughts down below, but we will just have to wait and see. So there you guys have it. That's going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. All kinds of fun content coming to the channel next week. So hopefully you guys are subscribed and ready for that amazing content, because I'm ready to make the most entertaining content you have ever seen. So hope you guys are hyped for that. But that's going to do it for this video. And ladies and gentlemen, I am your king of vlogstyle, Brandon Hodge. And I will see you guys in the next video.